Hi, it's me. Um, I'm sitting in the hotel room and I would have to check out in around 15 minutes. I don't know, I just want to start this video because I guess I just need an outlet to let out whatever that's been inside my head. Yeah, long story short, I've been dealing with a lot of mental health issues these days, and it's not fun. It's not a fun experience at all, and I just wanted to record a video to help myself let all these things out because I guess, like, in these days and age, it's just very hard for you to even have space to talk about this with somebody else that is not your therapist. Yeah, I just want to talk about my frustration with all of the, like, pop psychology self-help messages that are rampant on social media these days. Like, people just talk about changing your mindset. People just talk about, like, oh, there's so much life to live. Oh, you have to somehow, like, be positive, or you attract what you are, your vibration. Da, 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 da. I used to be a die-hard fan of all those new age self-help, hypnotherapy, subconscious mind narratives. But right now, after my own experience of dealing with mental health issues, I just feel like those messages are doing more harm than good, and those messages are just like fake ads, fucked up pop psychology, and it does not apply to people who are dealing with serious mental health issue. To be honest, those are fucking, like, it just drives me so fucking mad when I hear a person, like, preaching those things to me these days, and how ironic that is, because I used to be one of those person. And I feel like the modern new age self-help movement, I would say it's a movement somehow. It's somehow like a cult to me, because when I started, going through all of these mental issues, I just realized that these people, these so-called self-help bros and self-help sisters, they're just out there and villainifying people who have mental health disorders or mental health problems, and they are preaching the narratives and the messages of, oh, your life is completely your fault and you are completely, like, responsible for whatever that's going on in your life, which in a sense is true, but it's not the entire reality. For me, when I go through depression and anxiety disorder and eating disorder, of course it's not something that I would wish upon myself. Like, what kind of sane person would wish those things upon themselves, right? And the reality is, I have also been trying so hard to heal myself. I have also been trying so hard to get better. I spent the past 7 years just trying so many different methods, trying so many different healing tools. I went to therapy, I went to coaching, I went to meditation. I tried all the things that are being broadcasted and advertised on this working planet, and still I'm sitting here crying for help at the moment. I just switched to a new therapist, and I'm just gonna have to like fuck around, find out at the moment. And I just hate how these self-help people, they just pin the responsibility upon people like me, upon like myself, upon the individuals, without seeing the broader socio-economical situation that are indirectly affecting them. Like, we're living in a world that is very unfriendly for people to heal. We're living in a capitalistic society. Some people, they have depression and anxiety because of their socio-economic background. They grow up in poverty, or they have an abusive partner, or they have an abusive family, parents, like, who knows. And what I hate about this whole new age bullshit is that they sell you a narrative of, oh, you have the power, the complete power in your hand to change everything in your life, which is not true. There are a lot of fucked up things about the system that we're living in that we just cannot change individually, right? There are certain things in our lives that we can change, that we are in control of, but most of the things that happen in the world at the moment are things that we cannot control. And like, when I experience depression, I finally understand that 90% of the culprit behind somebody's mental health disorders, it's from something that they cannot control. And when you consume those content, either from TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, like from the self-help, new age, law of attraction, hypnotherapy, NLP, those kind of things, the tonality from those creators and those gurus and those coaches and trainers is always like, oh, it's your fault. You are responsible for your life. You are responsible for blah, 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 blah. I'm so fucking tired. And some of the messages are even like demonizing you and villainifying you for even having negative emotions, for even having a crash out. Like, you're not even allowed to crash out in peace. That's what driving me like fucking crazy about this whole self-help movement, and that's exactly what made me divert away from that and cut myself off completely from that kind of environment, because I find that so toxic and so unhealthy for me to even exist in the same sphere with those people. Like, can I even have the luxury to get angry in peace, to get angry at the things that I never wish that would happen to me, but it happened? All of the like injustice that I experienced. I went through bullying. I went through a lot of fucked up things in life, and it's not my fault. It's really fucked up for any like new age or self-help person to say that, oh, you attracted that experience. It's not your fault, but you're somehow responsible for that. Try to say that with a woman who was raped. Try to say that with a family whose children were bombed inside an airstrike in the Middle East. Like, how fucked up is that? Like, would you say that they attracted those experiences? Their subconscious mind was programmed to attract those kind of experiences? I think that's fucked up and that's inhumane. And I even have this theory, this conspiracy that this whole new age movement and this whole like self-help, the pop psychology movement, it's just another part of like it's another manifestation of the capitalistic system of capitalism. Yeah, it's just another like new fucked up manifestation of capitalism in order to sell you something. Because you know, the only reason why these people and this community are pushing those kind of messages is to sell you something. It's to sell you their coaching package, right? It's to sell you their courses, right? Like everyone can sell courses nowadays. Like obviously you can become an influencer and you can sell courses by just like posting videos on YouTube or TikTok and trying to get viral. You don't even need credentials nowadays. Anyone can become a guru these days. Anyone can like make up this kind of content. And as long as you can convince your audience that they somehow have some form of autonomy and power inside their hands to change their fate, which most of the time they don't. But if you can convince your audience that they do have this power in their hands to change the system, to change their reality, then it's such a powerful conviction, it's such a powerful belief and message for your audience to finally like take their money out of their pocket and pay you to buy your courses. And yeah, it's just another fucked up I don't know, byproduct of capitalism. But the reality is 99.9999% of the things that happen in life you are not in control of. We human beings think that we have free will, but how much free will we actually have? I obviously didn't wish to go through depression and anxiety and a fucking extreme and dreadful and horrible eating disorder that has been literally destroying me inside out and eating my soul up alive. But I'm going through it. Like I still have to deal with it up until today, and it fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. And yeah, when I go to therapy, I finally found out that it's not even my fault that I'm experiencing all this. It's just that the environment that I was brought up in was so fucked up, and it fucked up my mentality. It's not even my fault, and now I have to deal with this. So my final verdict for this video is fuck the new age movement, fuck the personal development movement that was born out of the boomers era, fuck self-help culture, fuck pop psychology, and fuck all those gurus and masters and coaches and trainers that are pushing this discourse, and fuck the people with stupidity to be buying into this shit, which is myself in the past. Like yeah, I'm condemning myself, my old self. Fuck all of the people who are stupid enough to buy into this kind of things and that are helping to push these narratives onto the world. And I extend my empathy and love to anyone who is going through a hard time at this moment, because literally, if I have a button to yeet myself out of this world at the moment, like in a peaceful and non-painful way, I would immediately press that button, because the world that we're living in is on fire at the moment, and I don't know how to fucking cope with this. Okay, bye. That's my 15 minutes of crashing out. Bye. I'll see you.